Hi Cancerians, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your 21 card Gypsy Tarot love reading today for you. I'm using the Tarot Wonderland. Now this is a new deck that I bought. When did I buy this deck? About a couple of months ago. And it was suggested by another tarot reader on YouTube, and I thought, oh, let me have a look at that. I'm not really into gimmicky tarot decks. I don't really like decks with, you know, rabbits and cats on it and dogs on it and, you know, butterflies on it, you know, representing the, you know, the different... It's just not me. But I thought I'd give this a go. It looked interesting. We'll see what it's like. I'll use it very, very intermittently. I prefer just decks with... I always get decks with pictures on them and always with people on them as well, because I just think it resonates a little bit more. But yeah, we'll try this out and see what it's like. It's by Barbara Moore. You can get it on Amazon. And it comes with a booklet inside, like so. So, you know, this is, I mean, it's quality. It's definitely quality. Haven't read through it yet or anything. It's just, I mean, there's probably pointless reading through it because it's going to have the same old meanings. When you're learning tarot, guys, always read. It's important, and it's important to carry on reading as well. It really is. But also develop your own intuition and your own meanings too. So we're going to use the cards which are here, and we're going to start shuffling. Universe Spirit, what's coming of the Cancerians for love, October 2018? What's coming of the Cancerians for love, October 2018? 21 card Gypsy Tarot, show me. The other thing to say is when you're shuffling, mind blank, don't think anything. Even if you're watching TV. Do you see what I mean? I don't have anything on when I'm doing cards, but... You know, when you're shuffling, mind blank, just, you know, think about what you're having for dinner or something, you know. But always mind blank when you're shuffling. Just so you keep the canvas clean when you're laying cards down. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There's the first. I like the size of the cards though. I like that they're small and they fit very nicely onto the camera. Let's move this along just a little bit more here so that we've got a nice space for the rest of the cards to go. Sorry that I'm so, you know, particular. Let's put down the next level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, yeah, it could have been laid out a little bit better on the... I should have really put it there, but never mind, no more time for that. Let's have a look at what's going on around the mental and emotional. What's the situation about? Can I see this? Ace of Coins, that's nice. So, when you get the Ace of Coins energy, it's all about commitment or the start. I always like to think of the Ace of Coins as being the start of a commitment because the aces are small, they're the seeds. So, when I look at, you know, somebody would say, how does somebody feel about me? And you get the Ace of Coins, it might be, well, they're committed to you, or they're starting to build something, or they're starting to invest in you, or there's a seed that's being planted here and it's a really strong seed, it's really grounded, you know. It's not like an Ace of Cups starting to develop feelings for you. It's not like an Ace of Swords starting to see things clearly, or perhaps wanting to sever ties with the Ace of Swords. Depends on how you want to look at that card. It's not like an Ace of Wands, sexual, passionate feelings. The Ace of Coins is grounded. You can see a future with someone when you've got an Ace of Coins showing here. So the situation might be about the start of a commitment or a commitment energy showing here with the Ace of Coins. Mentally and emotionally, how do you guys feel about this Ace of Coins energy? You feel the Four of Wands. That's nice. So the Four of Wands is I feel happy. I feel secure. So some of you guys, mentally and emotionally, you might feel happy and secure in a commitment with someone here. Because the Ace of Coins is all about a commitment. Okay? You might feel happy and secure. This can be a proposal card as well, because the situation might be about somebody who's making a proposal to you, or maybe you're making a proposal to someone. But the Four of Wands will say, well, I feel happy and secure and delighted and joyful that somebody's made a proposal to me, or I feel happy and delighted and secure enough to make a proposal to an individual, the Ace of Pentacles energy. Because the Four of Wands is all about the home, the family, It's about marriage. It's about starting a life. It's about building a life with someone who's the Four of Wands. So mentally and emotionally, you're going to feel secure and you're going to feel joyful and you're going to feel really happy, emotionally and mentally, perhaps in a commitment or a proposal. The reason for this is the Two of Cups. Lovely. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, you've definitely got a real connection with someone here. Sorry about this, guys. It's just that you can't see everything. Every stuff's blocked on this screen, and I want you to be able to see the cards. You're probably going to manage to say, bloody get on with it, but you know, it is what it is, guys. This is a very nice reading so far, though. I'm really impressed with it. Absolutely, you've got just some beautiful cards showing there. These are some of the best cards you can get for a love reading. It really is, Cancerians. Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning cards. So yeah, this is nice. This is nice energy. Fantabulous energy is this. Beautiful energy. Ace of Coins being the situation around the mental and emotional. So you're thinking, what's going on around your thinking is about commitment, and you mentally and emotionally would be happy to have an engagement, a proposal, a commitment with someone, because you're very much connected. There's a deep connection between you and an individual here. You've got the Two of Cups. Now, in your present situation, what's the situation about? The situation is about the Hierophant. Again, another commitment card when we get the Hierophant energy. So when you get the Hierophant, this is really cute. There's a cat here. Okay, yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't use these cards too regularly. I don't, what's the cat and the girl, but maybe I'll need to see some. It's a tree anyway. But yeah, anyway, just go with the names. The Hierophant. Hierophants, when it comes to love, it's about commitment. It's about marriage. It's about union. So the situation around your present situation is about a marriage. It's about an official union with another individual. Now, what are you experiencing around that in the present situation? Okay, so this is conflict, Five of Wands. So this is your mental area here. You guys are thinking, well, yeah, your mind is on commitment, Ace of Coins. Mentally and emotionally, you're saying, yeah, I feel, very driven toward this Four of Wands. I feel very comfortable with this. I feel very secure with this commitment because I feel a real connection with this individual. However, the present situation is kind of saying something different, Cancerians, because you've got the commitment, stroke marriage, stroke official union card of the Hierophant energy, but what you're experiencing is a clash showing up here. So there's probably a clash of ideas with that Four of Wands, Five of Wands, or the Five of Wands can be that you're experiencing some worry. Let's have a look at what the reason is for that. Because of the King of Cups. Okay, so Cancerians, that can be you. And I think that this is waiting. I think this is you. I think that because King of Cups can either be read as a Cancer or a Scorpio person usually. Very rarely read as Pisces. Some people will read him as Pisces, but either I can read him as Cancer or Scorpio. When you get the King of Cups, right, what I say with tarot is be very careful with how you look at tarot cards. Really do that. Because some people are inclined to talk about the King of Cups like, well, I mean, why would you have a clash with someone who's nice? Why would you do that? You got to flip the meaning on its head. So what is the guy doing? He's sitting on water. And he's got to have a lot of faith to sit on that water because he's going to sink. Remember, chairs don't sit on water. They sink because they're heavier than water. It's too much weight for water. But it's through his faith, through his belief that he's going to be fine. Because the King of Cups is all about having faith. So the reason that there is a clash is because you guys have been waiting too long as the King of Cups. Because the King of Cups could also be a card that says, you've been waiting for something to happen and you've had to weather the storm. Because this is about weathering a crisis. Okay, this is about remaining strong within a crisis. So sometimes this card says, well, I've had to wait. I've had to endure because it's a card of endurance. So there's a clash here because you, the King of Cups, Cancerians, have been waiting. Probably for an official union, marriage, commitment from this individual. You'd be happy to have a commitment here, mental and emotional, because you do feel that there's a real connection. And there is, I guess, in a way, a connection between you and this individual. Okay? But in real life, you got clashes over this commitment, Ace of Coins and that Hierophant energy showing there. There's clashes going on because the King of Cups energy showing here. Also, usually in the upright, I would always read, if it's the other person, if it's another person I'm talking about here, I would always read, not unless the person's got a drink problem. King of Cups can show as somebody who's got addictions, especially to things like drink. But I don't think it's that, because usually I would read the King of Cups reversed as having issues with drink. Or having, usually he's a drinker because he's got a cup, water, that type of thing. But usually reversed, I would read him as having problems, not in the upright. In the upright, for me, the King of Cups is very receptive. This is you, I believe, this King of Cups. And you've got clashes because you're very receptive to love. And you're waiting, you're on that water. You've been enduring and waiting patiently for this to happen. Now, in your desires, hopes and desires, the situation is about the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is all about stability and security, being able to build stability and security within a relationship. The Emperor can also represent the person, perhaps, that you're with. Okay, it could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. But Emperors represent, when you know, if the situation around your hopes and desires is about an Emperor, it's either about the person, or it's about the boundaries, or it's about stability and security being built within a relationship. Let's have a look at what your hopes are around that Emperor energy. Well, there you go, the Nine of Coins. You're hoping, see, the thing with the Nine of Coins is, it doesn't always mean that you're on your own. Sometimes you can feel, you know, material security within a relationship. And I think that some of you guys are very focused on the self as well here. Because I think that, you know, the situation is about stability. It's not about, this doesn't represent the person. This Emperor represents the stable environment, the Emperor. Stable, secure relationship, the Emperor energy, in which you would hope for your own personal security. More than likely to be financial for some of you guys with the Nine of Coins energy showing here. And the reason for that is because of the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is to do with accomplishment. Financial accomplishment, material accomplishment. So this isn't just about love, I think, for you Cancerians. I think that you're also looking at your wealth and you're looking at your resources. Your hopes are, well, you know, I want stability. The situation around your hopes and desires is about stability and security, the Emperor card. Building strong walls in terms of your romance. So this isn't just about romance. Of course, you know, around your mental and emotional, it is all about commitment. That's what the situation is. And mentally and emotionally, you're very open for it once. You're very happy to have a commitment with someone. Because, yeah, you've got that connection going on there, the Two of Cups. And, yeah, again, in the present situation, it's all about marriage, official union. More than likely, probably marriage or moving in together with that Hierophant. But there's a clash here because you've been waiting as the King of Cups for so long, very, very patiently. Because in your hopes and desires, well, the situation is about building a strong, secure environment with the Emperor energy. And your hopes around that would be, well, I want to make sure, my hope is that I'm going to be personally, Nine of Coins is a very personal card. So my hopes are that personally I'm going to be financially okay. I'm going to be, you know, have all the resources at my fingertips. I'm going to be comfortable with this Nine of Coins because what I want to accomplish with the King of Coins energy is a very high level of, you know, financial security, materialistic security with the King of Coins energy. I want a stable home with the King of Coins energy. You know, I don't want it. So a lot of this is to do with your own security as well, I think, Cancerians. And around your expectations, the situation is about the Empress. Wow, Emperor and Empress together. So the situation with the Empress is to do with creating. Okay, so around your expectations, it's all about, it might be about motherhood as well. So some of you guys, it might be the situation is about becoming a mother with the Empress energy. Okay, this is the full thing for Cancer, man. This is interesting. There's love, and it's what everybody thinks about when it comes to relationships. So, you know, it's normal, and you're going for the full thing. The full thing. How interesting is that? But, you know, the situation with the Empress, it's all about motherhood, giving birth. But it's also the situation with the Empress energy, it's creating with your partner and nurturing with your partner, you know, a life together. You know, this is, you know, the Emperor builds, the Empress nurtures. But sometimes the Emperor can put boundaries around what the Empress is trying to grow. But the situation around your expectations is all about growth, nurturing, motherhood perhaps for some of you guys, if you're female obviously. And even if you're male, you know, the situation might be about having a family, the Empress energy. Again, the situation about marriage, the Empress energy. What are you expecting around that situation with the Empress? You're expecting judgment. Okay, so I think that you're expecting, I think with this judgment energy, so, you know, in terms of love, your hopes are, the situation is about the Emperor building something stable and strong for yourself, in which you are hoping to be materially and financially okay, personally okay financially, because you want to build a secure, financially secure, materialistically secure environment with the King of Pentacles, a settled home, all the rest of it. And what you're expecting, well, the situation is motherhood. The situation is creating this new life, I guess, with the partner, Empress energy. Situation is marriage, in which you're expecting a big life change, I think, with this Judgment energy showing here. And the reason for that is because of the Queen of Coins. Wow. Okay. It's interesting. You got a lot of very interesting energy in this reading. I've not seen a reading like this for Cancer at all. So the reason that you're expecting a big life change, I think, because you've got a King of Coins and a Queen of Coins sitting next door to each other as well, which is soulmate energy as well, together. But I think with the Queen of Coins is also like the Empress. She focuses on the family, she focuses on her work. And for some of you guys, it might be because you've been focused very much on your work, and you've been focused very much on your careers as well with the Queen of Coins energy. Because, you know, your focus here around the expectations is on perhaps motherhood, marriage, developing. Remember, threes represent developments, developing a life with the partner Empress. You know, all of those lovely things that you have in a relationship with the Empress. So that's the focus. And you say, well, if I have this, I expect that there's going to be a massive life change for me, because all I've done really as Cancerians is focus as the Queen of Pentacles energy on my own personal financial growth, perhaps on my own career with the Queen of Coins energy, but also because I'm expecting a big life change. And, you know, the Queen of Coins is about family as well, but because I'm reading this as saying you're expecting a big life change, which Judgment is the case, it's because I wouldn't fit the family into this. I would fit more careers. Some of you guys have been focused very much on your own careers, on developing your own value, on developing. And also, you know, there's a lot of stuff here. And also the Empress is all about sharing. So when you get the Empress energy, the situation could be with the Empress, I'm not only nurturing and growing a relationship with the partner, with the Empress. This isn't just about me having a child and having to look out for my partner and having to look out for the home, which is what the Queen of Pentacles does as well, but I'll read her differently because she's so similar to this, and we've got this as a result of this. You know, I expect that there's going to be, with the Judgment energy, a big life change here, a big turnaround here, which is what the Judgment energy is. Okay, because with the Queen of Pentacles energy, yes, I have been focused very much on my career, but also because I have been focused very much on having a family and stuff like that. So yeah, you're going to expect a big life change, because the Emperor and the Empress and the Queen of Coins are very similar cards when it comes to home and family. Not so, and also work to a certain extent. But if we just put this on the line of work, you're expecting a massive change, because maybe you've just focused on work. Maybe some of you guys really have just focused on work. Now, in the hidden factors, what's going on? What is it you can't see coming in? The situation is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords could be the person that you are dealing with. And you'll notice that I'm not reading all of the court cards as people, because I never do. Not in a general reading, at least. It wouldn't make any sense to do that. Too many characters, and I think there's only one character some of you guys are looking at here. But the situation is about a King of Swords. Now, when you get a King of Swords in a love reading, this is someone, it's not that they don't care about you, they're just extraordinarily pragmatic, very practical and very logical about stuff. So the situation might be that you're dealing with somebody who thinks analytically rather than thinks emotionally. All right, they're thinking very practically. Now, what you can't see coming in around that King of Swords is, well, it's nice, the Sun, which is good. So this is something good. So this is probably the person that you're dealing with. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini individual, Cancerians. You don't have to be, but this is somebody who's really kind of straight talking. And this is when you get King of Swords. They're honest, they're fair, and they're very moral. But it's good, because the situation is probably this is the partner, the King of Swords. And what you can't see coming in is there's some good stuff happening with this individual, because you've got the Sun. The reason for the Sun is the Knight of Pentacles, which is nice. Okay, so the reason that you're having good things happen here is, for some of you guys, this could be with the Knight of Coins, a proposal is being made here, because Knight of Coins holds the pentacle out. So sometimes when you get a Knight of Coins, a proposal is being made. Okay, This is somebody who's following through on a promise. This is somebody who's showing that they're loyal to you. So this is all really good, even though you've got clashes here because you've been waiting patiently with the King of Cups energy, Cancerian. I do feel that what you can't, no matter what happens here and here, this person will come up with the goods in this energy here. They really will come up with the goods. Let's have a look at the immediate future then. So the situation is all about the Queen of Swords. So the situation is all about being hurt, yes. Queen of Swords energy, but the situation with the Queen of Swords could also say, well, you know, we're having a forthright, outright conversation, because she doesn't pull punches. Okay, so this woman will get to the heart of the matter. So the situation could be about having a very stark, very open, very honest conversation, but the situation can also be about feeling hurt with the Queen of Swords energy. And I'm not, as I say, I'm reading a lot of the Queens and the Kings as you, okay, because it feels that way to me. Around that, what is it that you're going to experience around that Queen of Swords energy? All right, so I feel that this is hurt, okay, and if this is a conversation where you are saying, look, what's happening here as a Cancerian, as the Queen of Swords energy, what you'll experience is uncertainty with the moon. Because that's what the moon is. The moon shows up when there's deception, when there's illusion, when there is uncertainty, when you don't see things clearly. So I think that there's uncertainty here. It could be that the situation is about a very open and honest conversation you're having in which it leaves you with the moon. And the moon can be read as Pisces or Cancer energy. So, you know, this is definitely your major card. So you could be saying, you know, we've had this open conversation. I think this is a conversation where the situation is about having that stark conversation with this individual, and you're left feeling with the moon energy confused, and probably slightly, because this is a card of depression, slightly feeling low emotionally, very low emotionally. And the reason for that is because of the Six of Pentacles. It might be that you feel that you're giving too much and receiving too little with the Six of Coins energy showing here. Because I do feel that there's uncertainty here with this moon energy. Now, the Six of Coins isn't reversed, but still, you can read the Six of Coins as a card that says, I'm giving a lot, but I'm only receiving a little bit back from you. Okay, the overall outcome is about the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this could be information. The situation is information or a sudden change happening with this Knight of Swords energy. Around that Knight of Swords, the overall outcome will be, or this can be aggression or irritation or frustration. Around that, the overall outcome for the love in October will be, well, you've got a Three of Swords here. So I would probably say that the situation is either that something unexpected happens with the Knight of Swords, or this is some information that you're receiving out of the blue, or the Knight of Swords is going to be perhaps some form of frustration, but the overall outcome is heartbreak and disappointment with the Three of Swords. And the reason for that Three of Swords is because of the Five of Pentacles. Okay, some of you guys, I'm not saying that you're shutting someone out, but I certainly feel that some of you guys are feeling shut out by an individual here by the end of October 2018. But hold heart, because this is good. This is good, okay? Because when you get the Five of Pentacles energy, it is about being shut out. Can you see here as she wants to go back, but she's being pulled away from the door? So she feels that she can't go to this place of safety. She feels that she's being left out in the cold. And I think that you guys do feel that you're being left out in the cold by an individual, and that's where the heartbreak comes in. Because the situation is either about something unexpected that happens with the Knight of Swords energy. This could be the person with the Knight of Swords. Maybe this person has to go away with the Knight of Swords. Maybe the situation, this person has to go travelling with the Knight of Swords energy. It is the same suit as the King of Swords after all. Yeah. So it might be that this person has to go travelling. Might be they'll give you some unexpected news with the Knight of Swords energy showing here. Okay, and the overall outcome from that, it leaves you feeling really upset because you're kind of like, well, what's going on with us? I feel like you're shutting me out time and time again. You know, we're going to get this reading again. But hold heart, it's not a bad reading. It's just that, look, when I read tarot, I read in the everyday. Alright, I'm not going to say, oh, it's all over by the end of October, it's all finished. I'm not doing all of that shit. If it feels like that to me, I'll read it. If it feels like you've got some problems, some minor problems, because that's how I read, because we just read, you know, you've got to learn how to read tarot just for everyday shit. For some of you, you are shutting a person out. For some of you guys, it might be the situation that this person with the Knight of Swords is not committed. They're a bit of a player. Knight of Swords can show up as players in the tarot when it comes to love. And it might be the overall outcome is you're feeling upset, but you're having to make a decision here. And it might be the root issue for making that decision is because you're either abandoning someone or you're feeling that this person continuously shuts you out. They're not letting you in. They're continuously leaving you out in the cold, you know. you know, let's start the reading again very quickly, Cancer. In the month of October 2018, it's about commitment around your mental and emotional. That's where your mind is. And mentally and emotionally, how do you feel about commitment being made some form of a proposal here? Well, you feel damn good, 4 of Wands. Mentally and emotionally, you feel very open to it, very joyful, very excited by that, because you feel that you've got a real connection to an individual. So really, this is fantasy. This is what you guys would like. But in the real world situation, again, about marriage, official union, partnership, Hierophant energy, but there is a clash here. So you're clashing probably with the person with the 5 of Wands. And also some of you guys, if you're not clashing, you're damn right worried with the 5 of Wands energy, because you guys be waiting, you see. King of Cups energy. You got your cup open, you're ready, but you're still fucking waiting for the person to do something. So you're just having to go with the flow as the King of Cups. Still waiting, and it's worrying you. It's like, I've been waiting a long time for us to make this more official, for us to move in together or get married. What the hell's going on? Around your hopes and desires, the situation is about the Emperor. So the Emperor is all about stabilising a relationship, securing the relationship, building a strong fortress around a relationship. And your hope would be, well, if we can secure this relationship, I would hope that I would be personally secure within myself. So I'm going to have personal fortune, personal wealth with this person. This person's going to be able to protect me, because the Emperor is someone who can protect someone here. So if you get the Emperor and the 9 of Coins, sometimes this is like an older man who's able to look after a woman. Do you see what I mean? This man can give this woman all the trappings of wealth, okay? Perhaps because he's very rich. King of Coins, he's a businessman, he's got money, you know? So it might be for some of you guys, you say, well, my hopes are the Emperor. This could be the person. The situation is about this man or this woman who's got great power. And my hopes would be that they would be able to give me personal security because they've got the money to do it. King of Coins. Or I want personal security because I've been looking for, you know, for a stable financial and also home environment for a long time. So a lot of this is to do with money for some of you guys with the person that you're with, and needing to feel secure, not just in the relationship because you love them, but also have your own personal security as well. It's, you know, if it's not money, especially in your environment, just being personally secure. Around your expectations, well, it's about the Empress. So the Empress could be about marriage. The Empress could be about pregnancy. The Empress could be about both you and the partner nurturing a relationship. Well, your hopes would be, well, if we have this, my expectations are is that there's going to be major changes that happen in my life, because maybe as the Queen of Coins, I've been very focused on my career. I've been very focused on, you know, making the money, making improvements within my life with the Queen of Coins. I might have been very focused on my job, but there's going to be massive changes around me just doing a bit of self-focus here, because I'm going to have somebody else that I need to think about. In the, but we're going to get the hidden factors in a moment. Okay, we'll do that after, all right? Now, from there, the immediate future, though, is the Queen of Swords. And I think the Queen of Swords is a conversation maybe some of you guys might be having outright with this individual, because she's an analysis. She's an what's the word? She's analytical. She'll ask you straight out what's going on. She's not gonna do a Queen of Cups, you know, and sit on things and get hurt and get all upset. She's going to ask you. So some of you guys asking this person straight out, what the hell's going on? And it might be that what you experience as a result of that is some and it might be what you experience as a result of that is some very faint answers, because the Moon card suggests a lack of clarity. And I think this Moon is actually coming from the person. I think if you're asking somebody something straight out, what you'd experience as a result of that in the immediate future is a hazy answer. So you'll say, what's going on? Are we going to settle down? We're going to get married? Are we going to have children? We've been together a long time. What's going on here? And you'll ask this question with the Queen of Swords, Cancerians, but then the person's like, well, you know, I don't know, you know, I've got this. And it's because of the Six of Coins. This person is not just giving to you, they're giving to other people. So what I'm saying is that you're receiving a hazy answer from an individual. And I think the Moon isn't, you know, it's your lack of certainty, but it's more about them and what they're telling you as a result of this Queen of Swords energy. So you ask the question as the Queen of Swords, and the answer you get back with the Moon is a very hazy question, a very hazy answer. They're not answering you properly, basically. They're not coming out with the goods. They're not telling you, giving you a straight answer. And it's because, I think, with the Six of Coins energy, they're coping with a lot. I think this person is not just having to give to you. It might be that they're having to give to other family members, their job, this, that, and the other with the Six of Coins energy. The overall outcome, therefore, is the Knight of Swords. There might be some frustration here with this Knight of Swords energy. I feel, as an overall outcome. And around that, the situation is frustration. And around that, the overall outcome is arguments, disagreements, Three of Coins, Three of Swords. Because this person is keeping you shut out. They're not telling you everything. You feel shut out in the cold. You don't know what's going on. So I think the month is to do with somebody who's shutting you out, who's not giving you the answers that you seek. You're together, but you're not getting the answers that you seek, that you need from this individual about your relationship. But the hidden factors are saying that at some point, this King of Swords, and this person shows us a King of Swords because they might be a little bit emotionally detached at times. Well, what you can't see coming in is something really good, the Sun. Okay, so you've got something really good coming in, some good information, good news, a good turn of events with that Sun energy, because the Knight of Coins energy could be a proposal, but also because this person is dedicated and loyal to you. I just think that this person has other things going on. So when you say, are we going to get married? Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? Are we going to be together? Are we going to blah, blah, blah? This person gives you hazy answers. When you ask as the Queen of Swords for an outright answer, this person's giving you something hazy because they're so busy with the Six of Coins. They're busy giving to you, but also having to give to other things as well. They might do charity work. They might, work in a very kind of highfalutin job, but they just can't give you the answer that you need. So I think that really the ethos of the reading for October 2018, Cancerian, is just, I know it's shitty, but you just got to have patience, because in the hidden factors, this person will come forward to you. They will come forward to you with what you want. They will at some point come forward to you. But right now, that person's not in a position where they can do that. I just feel that they're not in a position that they can do that. It's not that they don't love you. It's not that they don't care about you. It's just that they're not in a position where they can give you that 100% commitment that you need of marriage or moving in together. They've got other things that they need to deal with at the moment. I often see the Six of Coins and Two of Coins as being very similar cards because people are juggling people. It's not just about one person, it's about other people as well. And they're trying to, it's divided loyalties. They've got divided loyalties here. Six of Coins is also divided loyalties. It's where you give to one person, but then you give to the other at the same time. So have heart. King of Cups, that's the key card in this reading here. You're clashing because you've been waiting. You've got the cup open, Cancerians, and you're saying, I'm ready. But I'm waiting, and I'm having to be patient and endure this. So you're going to have to endure a little bit more. Okay, just be patient. They love you. It's showing in the hidden factors. They care about you. They want to be with you. They're dedicated and they're loyal to you. Knight of Coins energy. They really, really are. All right, but this person's got divided loyalties in other areas. Maybe they've got an ex-wife, or maybe they've got kids as well, and that type of thing. And they just can't. You do feel shut out from this individual, yeah, but you just need to hold heart because things will come around at some point. I'm not saying that this is going to happen in October, but it's going to happen at some point. So have heart. Things are going to change, okay? Don't dismiss this person completely because I feel that this person does have other things that they're trying to cope with at the moment. Alright, Cancerians, that's your reading. I love you guys very much. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.